I bought special zip ties just to fit this because I learned another pro tip about assembling it from stalking your Facebook page.
Hi, welcome to Lilies and Tomatoes, your go-to place for simple and practical tips and tricks on how to start a garden all the way through how to use what you grow. This is from my live class that I teach on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on Facebook. If you'd like to attend a live class or ask me a question, check out the link in the description.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my basement workshop. Today I am unboxing my garden tower 2. So we will start assembling this and talk about the garden tower 2 and why I think that if you have a small garden and you want to maximize your food production, you might want to think about getting some kind of garden techie thing. If we have not met yet, my name is Quincey Adams and I want to help you grow some of your own food in a small space on a budget. Let's get started. Okay, so inside this very, very large box, there is a diagram to help you plan your garden and some very long instructions. Very, very long instructions. But since I have been thinking about getting one of these for years, I've already read the instructions, I've watched all the videos, I have gone to the website, I stalked their Facebook page, I've done all the things. So I'm really excited to get this. These two tubes that I just pulled out, these are part of the worm tower for the middle, which is another thing I love about this thing. So when it's assembled, it takes up about 4 square feet, but it allows you to grow 50 plants in 4 square feet. And it also allows, there's a central tube for you to do vermicomposting within it. So you can have basically a complete garden with your own vermicomposting situation in 4 square feet and have 50 plants. So it's a really great compact system. This one that I have is the orange color. There is also a new tan color. But I got this before the tan color came out. I just haven't assembled it yet because I've had some other garden projects go off the rails. Because I'm a hot mess gardener, but we persist. This thing is made in America, and it's basically, this is a second design from this company. Their first design was more of a, just like, it looks kind of like a 50-gallon barrel. Oh, this is heavy. This doesn't want to come out. Oh, there we go. So it's like a 50-gallon barrel with just pockets on the sides, but this one is a little bit more high-tech. It's got these awesome casters in it, so it spins. And it does have a wheel kit that you can buy separately. The wheel kit was not budget friendly, so I will be building my own dolly and putting it up on that. And then just zip tying it to the dolly to make sure that it doesn't tip over and send the dolly flying off my deck, because that's where I'm going to set it. Uh-oh, 1 second. There we go. Almost knocked over my camera. That would have been terrible. Okay, so this is the base. You can hear the casters in there. This is so much fun. You guys, I am so excited about this. I've been wanting one of these for so long. Okay, so where were we? Caster kit was not in my budget. I actually got this. They do a giveaway. They did one at the end of last year, and then they did another one when they announced their new color. So they will probably do another one at the end of this year, I'm guessing. So if you were a first place winner, you won the whole shebang-a-bang. If you were a second place winner, then you won the kit or the whole garden tower setup. And if you were third place winner, then you just got a discount off of it. But it was a significant discount. This is is a little bit pricey. The base price is $3.95, but because I was a third place winner in the giveaway, I got $100 off. Here's a little pro tip for you guys. I'm pretty sure that everyone who didn't win first or second place won third place. So if you just want a discount on it, enter the contest. Oh, there it goes. Oh, well, you guys can't see it because I lowered the table. Oh, boo. All right, let me see if I can lift this back up so you guys can see it. Spin that wheel. So exciting. It's also got these cute little feet. The feet have holes in them. Here's another pro tip. You cannot get your own wheels and screw them into the feet of this thing. One, because it voids the warranty, and two, because they're not intended to be used that way, so it's gonna break eventually. Even if you, oh, it came with zip ties, nice. I bought special zip ties just to fit this because I learned another pro tip about assembling it from stalking your Facebook page. And I'm so glad to see that there are zip ties in here, which are pretty much the same size as the ones that I bought. Mine are a little bit longer, but awesome sauce. Okay, so what I have seen people do is put wheels in the feet, even though the instructions say don't. And what ends up happening is it'll work for a while and it'll seem fine. And then one day it's just gonna fall over and break because that's not what the feet are for. So I thought very carefully about the caster kit because I knew I was going to be setting mine up on my deck, and because of the wind situation on my deck, which made my table hop and knocked over my greenhouse, I knew I was going to have to be rolling it like into and out of like the wind area on the deck. But and like this thing, the box was about 50 pounds. This is a substantial piece of equipment. And so empty, it weighs 50 pounds. Once you put all of the soil that it takes, it does take quite a bit of soil, between 6 and 7 cubic feet. It weighs at least 200 pounds. So the one I got is the standard one, and it comes with the standard trays, but you can get extra trays. So that's adding more plants, but that's also adding to the weight once it's full. And let's see. Oh, lovely. Easy peasy. These little things go in here. Maybe like this. Oh, okay. Match the groove. Match the groove. Okay. So the worm tower gets assembled on the inside, the rings get assembled on the outside, and then when you're filling it up, you fill it up with potting soil or a potting mix. You do not want to put topsoil in here. I have garden soil, but I will be mixing it with cocoa coir and a potting mix that I got, because that's what they had when I went to the store. That's what happens when you buy soil late in the season. You buy what they have and not necessarily what you wanted. But depending on how many rings you put on it and how much soil ends up going in this thing, it's gonna weigh somewhere between 200 and like 300 pounds. So this is not something that you want to be trying to pick up and move once it's assembled. So that's why wheels are necessary for me. All of my heavy stuff goes on wheels, but the very cool wheel set that it comes with, of course, not in my budget. So I will be showing you guys how I build dollies for a bunch of my planters out of pellets that I rescued last year. So that'll be a fun little, let's see if I cut myself with a saw. is that in there? I'm too short. Okay, so what the zip ties are for, I will show you guys this real quick, is once this thing is full and when you start putting food scraps in the center for worms, it can get compacted and then it'll shift inside. So it locks in with these little grooves, but it doesn't like lock. So what can happen is the tube gets all jostled. I'll build it one more higher so you guys can see it better. Tube gets jostled and it can get like off track in the center. And once this thing is full soil, you don't want to just like take it all apart because that's going to be a huge messy mess. So the zip ties are here to attach to the inner rings. And let's do one more high so you can see this better. And the worm tube to keep the worm tube in place. So that's what, that is a trick I learned from stalking their Facebook page. And I'm not sure if it always came with zip ties, but it does now. Because that is a necessary. Okay, I can't see in here, but you can see zip ties. These little, the worm tubes have holes across the bottom. So zip ties go through these holes and through the corresponding holes in the rings. So you see right there, hole, hole, hole. You match those up to keep the worm tower firmly secure in center once you have it assembled, and then you don't have your tower getting all cattywampus on you once you've got your whole thing filled and planted out. So that's basically it for this. I'm just really excited. I wanted to show you guys because it's a gardening thing and it's a cool thing, and I've been wanting one of these for many years. So garden tower 2, it weighs 50 pounds empty, it weighs over 200 pounds full, so put it where you want it. I will not be filling it up down here. I'm going to take it up to the deck and fill it up. And you can do vermicomposting in a tube in the middle, and then there's a little drawer at the bottom where all of your extra water gets collected, and then you can use that to water on top. You can pull your worm castings from the drawer in the bottom. You can use zip ties to keep the whole thing together, and so it's a more secure situation in the middle. And do not put your own wheels in the feet because that's not what they're for. It voids the warranty and they will break. And then it'll just be fine for a while and then it'll just fall over. I've seen the pictures on Facebook. It's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking to see someone who had like a fully planted out garden tower and everything was going great, and then their DIY wheel set broke the feet. That's not what they're for. But anyway, this is a very sturdy garden. If you have a very small space and you're thinking about maximizing your food production, this is a good option. This is a little bit pricey, but look for the giveaways. They do giveaways. You could get a free garden tower or you can get a significant discount, which is always a good deal. They do also sell lights to go with this. Mine will stay on the deck and it will get rolled into my greenhouse for the winter, so I will not be putting worms in it right away because they won't have that much time to get all situated before winter comes this year, but they'll go in here next year. If there are no questions, I will let you guys go for tonight. Have a good night. Bye.